and it has been brought in by the intel sources to CNN News 18 that Pakistan Army is currently livid with the success of G20 Summit in India, and attempts would be made to further create even more troubles in Jammu and Kashmir. What we are also learning is that the terror groups have been asked to Pakistan Army to carry out attacks on Indian targets for getting support to operate inside Pakistan territory as well. Now, what we are also learning is that Pakistan Army is also looking for some opportunity to divert attention from their major losses on the Afghanistan front and Balochistan, where actually they have suffered major losses. Attempts could be made to refocus the entire attention to Kashmir so that they can actually attack their own areas which have been infested by the local supporters of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan in their own areas. So they have a lot of problems to sort out and battle in their own territory, and all that infiltration and bid that they are currently playing is to divert attention from the matter that is actually being played out in their own home. To get us more details on that, I have CNN News 18's Tejinder Singh Sodhi joining me on the broadcast. Tejinder, a very good morning to you. Could you give us more details about what exactly made Pakistan so triggered, so rattled that they are playing out these dirty tricks against India yet another time?
Yes, you see, Pakistan is rattled with the successful G20 event that was G20 Summit that was held in New Delhi, and where the world leaders appreciated Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and also the event that peacefully happened in Kashmir Valley. Pakistan is rattled on that, and now what we have been told by our sources within the intelligence agencies, that Pakistan Army is livid with the success of G20 Summit in India and also the G20 event that was held in Kashmir Valley. So now attempts would be made to further create trouble in Jammu and Kashmir. These are the inputs which the intelligence agencies have gathered. They say that the terror groups which are operating from Pakistan, which include Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul Mujahideen, and their frontals like the Resistance Front, the People's Anti-Fascist Front, they have been asked by the Pakistan Army to carry out attacks on Indian targets for getting support to operate inside Pakistan. If you see the turmoil which is within Pakistan, we see there is political turmoil. Pakistan, there is unrest on the western borders of Pakistan, wherein they are having a trouble with Afghanistan, the Taliban, the TTP. Every day they have been carrying out attacks on the Pakistan Army. The Baloch Liberation Front, they have been carrying out attacks on Pakistan Army. So to divert the attention from the turmoil which Pakistan is witnessing, Pakistan Army has asked the terror infrastructure which is operating from its soil in India and targeting Indian positions. They have been asked to intensify their attacks and carry out attacks across the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir, so as to send a message that things are not well within the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan has army, but we are told that Pakistan Army is also looking to divert attention from the major losses which they have suffered on the Afghanistan front and in Balochistan. Recently, we saw how there was an attack on Pakistan Army in Chitral, wherein more than a dozen Pakistan Army personnel were killed. Many were kidnapped by the TTP. So Pakistan Army is facing huge losses on its western border with Afghanistan in Balochistan. So in order to divert the attention and also to boost the morale of Pakistan Army, they have instructed their terror cadres, which are mostly operating from Muzaffarabad in POK, to carry out more attacks on Indian installations. And in the coming days, security agencies do fear that there would be an increase in terror incidents across the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. If you remember, just 2 days ago, there was another encounter which took place in the Narla village of Rajouri, in which 2 terrorists were gunned down, and one army personnel, he lost his life while fighting for the nation. There have been 2 encounters that right now are raging on in Kashmir, one in Anantnag and the other one in Uri. In Uri, as we have been reporting, that an infiltration bid has been foiled. So Pakistan is attempting to push in large number of terrorists into the Indian side. Just a couple of days ago, we had a word with some of the senior army officers here in Northern Command, and they say they told CNN News 18 that the terror launch pads on the other side of the line of control have been reactivated. Large number of trained terrorists, they are waiting for an opportunity to sneak in, but because of the anti-infiltration grid which is in place on the line of control, all their attempts are being foiled. And that is the reason that in the last couple of weeks we have seen that many such attempts, including the one of today in Uri, have been foiled by the security forces, and the infiltrating terrorists are being gunned down. While when I asked my intel sources about the preparations which we have put in place to make sure that the nefarious design of the Pakistan army to carry out attacks within India, especially in Jammu and Kashmir, are foiled, they are saying that all the agencies, they are working in close coordination to make sure that these attempts being made from across the Pakistan side are foiled. Yes.
Right. Tejinder and Nishan, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates.